chief political correspondent for the Washington Examiner, and Sean Duffy, co-host of FBN's The Bottom Line, just got off the air. Both are Fox News contributors. Sean, you're also a lawyer. Is this turning into kind of an audition ticket? When I was sitting right behind, the three of them today, so sitting there was Burgum and Donalds and Vivek. And it crossed my mind.
Of course. So first of all, Vivek was there when no one else was there. He was there in the primary, so everyone else is late to the game. Vivek was there first. Listen, this is The Apprentice. This is the replay of The Apprentice on VP stakes, right? And what Donald Trump wants is he wants winners. He wants to test them out, take them for a ride. So he's like, who can raise money? Who can message the best? Who can defend me the best? And Donald Trump likes winners, right? He won at The Apprentice. He won in real estate. He wanted America to win during his presidency. Remember, he said, "I'm going to win. We're going to win so much, you're going to get sick of winning, America. You're going to say, Donald, Mr. President, stop winning because we're going to win so much." And you compare these VP stakes, which I think this is what this is to your point. Remember when Joe Biden called Kamala Harris with that really boring phone call and asked her to be his vice presidential running mate? This has zazz.
Oh, this has the tape. Oh, God, we should really go back to that. That was so tragic.
And this is how you get the best candidate right here.
All right, Byron, I don't know. We're going to talk to Ken Langone coming up, who is a big Nikki Haley supporter. But I think he's open, and we're going to have a good conversation with him. Very big donor to the GOP. But I think the Republicans right now are looking like we just got to save this country, right? We've got to save the country. And does the vice presidential pick matter more because Trump will be a one-term president if he is elected? And would it mollify some of those old establishment types? Not old, but establishment types.
Well, it does matter more. I mean, another way of saying is that Trump would be a lame duck the moment he's elected because he couldn't be reelected. Now, as far as the points these candidates or potential candidates are making, you have to remember that the idea that Donald Trump has been unfairly targeted by law enforcement is basically universally held in the Republican base. They believed it since the Russia investigation began when Trump was inaugurated. So this is a very popular message that they're sending. But I think as far as the vice presidency is concerned, think what Trump has to do to get elected. He has to win the states that he won in 2020, probably can do that. Then the southern tier, Georgia, Arizona, and then he has to win one of Michigan, Wisconsin. Or Pennsylvania. Incredibly important. You pick the guy who can help you do that.
Yeah, and Sean, as the former President Trump has said, I'm going to pick someone who I think can run the country.
That's right.
Like who has the executive experience to actually run something? And a lot of people are great people, but they've never run anything.
But here's the thing, though. Like I like Doug Burgum, and I think he's got a lot of experience. He kind of channels Donald Trump himself. But you also need someone who can help you win the election. To Byron's point. And
well, that's would that be Nikki Haley? Well, I mean, a lot of Trump people are hearing that and they're going off the wall when I say that.
But the flip side of that too is you want someone who's going to support your administration and your agenda. You don't want people to undermine you. Donald Trump saw that in 2016, so he wants supporters who believe in the mission. And Nikki Haley, I think, the base and Trump are going to.
She made a mistake, right? She should have endorsed him after Iowa. Yeah, that was a huge mistake on her part. Byron, there's been accusations that Trump is using his surrogates to get around the gag order now. Watch.
Did Donald Trump ask you to come out and criticize the judge's daughter?
No, not whatsoever. I'm here completely as a volunteer. I'm here because I care about the future of this country and where it's going. But I think it's fine if someone wants to be a Democratic operative, just recuse yourself if you're a judge who's got a family member that's making money off of controversies like this.
Byron?
Well, the gag order applies specifically to Donald Trump and Donald Trump alone. I think improperly so, but that's what it does. I've been hearing you criticize Michael Cohen. You are not covered by the gag order.
Kidding.
I'm not
Thank
either.
Goodness. What would I do if poor Judge Merchan?
Oh boy, that would be
I know
tough.
he loves us over here.
And neither is anybody else here. So it's kind of a kooky idea that a gag order should apply not only to the person it specifically applies to, but everybody who agrees with that person. Not a good idea.
I get the sense. Oh, go ahead, Sean.
Well, CNN is asking that question of Doug Burgum. Have they ever asked that question of Michael Cohen?
How about every website? How about Axios, Politico? Like, has the White House called and told you Joe Biden is actually catching up in the polls, and he really has a lot of vim and vigor and a spring in his step? Go.
Right.
Has they ever said that to you?
Reprint that, right? Exactly.
I mean, come on.
Thanks,
Sean and Byron, so great to see you both, and great to be in.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.